neighbour Ned, Tori here. How are we? I hope you're all doing well. So in 2023 I had a little collection series going where I was sharing my Loungefly collection with you, and each video was like a different part of the collection, and I think we got to 6 or 7 parts in the end. And at the end of the series I said we would be redoing the series in 2024, however we wouldn't be redoing the whole thing because my Loungefly collection is mainly one thing, I think you all know. And since filming those videos, most of the collections haven't changed except for the one main one, which is going to be our series for 2024, and that is my Winnie the Pooh Loungefly collection. So the plan for this series is I will do about 3 or 4 bags per video, and these I think I will do these pretty much monthly. And when I was sat down working out my YouTube schedule the other day, I've already, like, with rough counting how many bags I have now, I think we're already up to, it's going to be like 4 or 5 parts already. And obviously that doesn't take into consideration any bags that I do happen to gain throughout the year. So I hope you are ready for this. We are starting off with part 1. I would say I'd do them in order of like when I got them, but honestly I'm not too sure with some. Obviously I know my more recent ones, but some of my older ones I'm not too sure on. So no particular order to this, it's just all of my Winnie the Pooh Loungeflies part 1. I'll also leave a link to the playlist up here and in the description box down below in case you're watching this in the future, then there might be some more parts up. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Although I said I wasn't too sure on the order of my bags, I am quite confident in saying that this is the first ever Winnie the Pooh Loungefly I got. To my knowledge, it is one of the older ones in my collection in general, which does lead me to believe it's one of my first Winnie the Pooh Loungeflies. I got this for Christmas quite a few years ago, and I've used this as a park bag quite a few times when I don't have like a specific character or a specific theming to my outfit. This works as a great park bag because it's actually a bit bigger than your standard Loungefly. It's not classed as a mini Loungefly. Compare it to the one I'll show you next. It is just ever so slightly bigger, and that little bit of space does make a difference, trust me. So it's a very simple design. It's all printed on the front, and you've got Pooh's treehouse in the background with the Loungefly plaque on a brown backer, and then you've got the characters down the front here, and they are appliqued pieces, so they're an additional piece to the main bag. Just really cute, and that is it for this bag. The back and all the straps are just brown and plain. The lining is plain. It's literally a very simple bag, which is why when I haven't got like a particular theming for a park outfit, it's just great because most of my park outfits do end up being Winnie the Pooh anyway, so this just works out great. I think, as I said, I got it as a Christmas present, but I think it did come originally from Funko Europe. Moving on to bag number 2, which you have already had a little sneak peek at. This is now back onto the traditional mini style backpacks, and this one is actually one of my more recenter ones. It came out mid-October, I think. It was literally the Saturday of my Disney trip in October, so yeah, I think that was about mid-October because I went for the 100th anniversary. And it is a Truffle Shuffle exclusive here in Europe, and when it was released earlier in the year as a US exclusive, I believe it was a box lunch exclusive. I may be wrong, but that's what I believe. But yeah, I got it from Truffle Shuffle, and it is an all-over print, which when I first started collecting Loungeflies, I wasn't a huge all-over print kind of fan, but lately I have been absolutely loving them, particularly this one, because it literally features everyone. You got Pooh, Eeyore, Tigger, Piglet, the main 4 that are usually on everything. You've then got Kanga and Roo, Owl, Rabbit, and Gopher. I love it so much. So one, you've got all the characters on there. I mean, how often can you say Gopher is featured on something? Gopher, we love him. But so not only do I love that, but the little zipper, the zip puller is a little bee. You know I'm all about that. And I just love the purples and the creams, and it's just so, the colours are just so beautifully done. And the lining is really cute and simple as well. You're back to the main 4, but it's still really cute. So when bags come out as US exclusives first, it's very hit or miss whether they then do come over to Europe. This is one of the ones that I was crossing my fingers would come over, and it did. I'm so happy it did. I love it so much. Look at that. The one immediately next to me also happens to be another Truffle Shuffle exclusive. This is the first time Heffalump has been featured on a Loungefly. I don't think he wasn't on that one. I have another one which you'll see in a future part which has them all on. I don't think he's on that either. Heffalump is very often missed out of things, but he got exclusively launched as his own backpack. But look at this up here. You got Roo hiding up the top there. I love it. So as I said, this did come out in summer 2023 exclusively to Truffle Shuffle. Here, I can't remember where it was exclusively launched in the US. I can't actually remember much about this bag from US launch. I just remember it being Truffle Shuffle. I'm sorry for my US viewers. If you know any more about this for your release over there, do comment below, but I can't remember much about it for you. But it was so popular at release because rarer characters, no matter what the franchise is, will always sell well. I believe it sold out in about 15 minutes, and I was lucky enough to get it in the first drop, and I think they did do a second limited restock, but he was so popular and you can see why. So that's the front. I've still got the tags on it. The back you have got Lumpy and Roo playing together. I love the contrast of the brighter purple straps on the back, really cute. And then the zip puller is Heffalump, and I'm not sure if you can see, but teeny tiny Roo riding. As for the lining, literally only had this displayed and I had a photo shoot with it as well, so everything is still inside. Just bear with me a second. And inside you've got like a all over print style of Heffalump and Roo on a nice purple background. When this bag got announced back in the summertime, I was honestly so surprised by it that Loungefly had thought to include Heffalump in a bag. Like, not only just include him in a bag, but to give him his own bag. I was so surprised by it, but in a good way, because the rare characters in Winnie the Pooh like never get attention, so we love it. And also, I just want to note that Roo up the top here is on a popper bit, which you can undo inside and remove him. But when I first got the bag into the unboxing with you, to remove and put back on was so hard. And I feel like if you were to keep doing that repetitively, you would start to ruin the quality of the bag. So, also, but why would you want to remove Roo from this? He just adds something. And I love the interactive element that you can move him up and down. That is the Heffalump bag. And on to the fourth and final bag of part one. This one was a present from my parents, so I'm not too sure where it originally came from, but again, it is I want to slide towards Funko Europe, I think. And that is the Gingham style Winnie the Pooh. I love him so much. He's a perfect bag for summertime. The bees on him spin round. Interactive elements on bags are one of my favorite things. I love them. So yeah, they spin. He's very much giving me like picnicky vibes and I love it. I don't know how well you can tell, but the front pouch of him is rounded to make it look a bit more like his belly. So cute. And he has appliqued hands. So it looks like he's holding his belly because it's full of honey. And on the back, you've got the nice contrast of straps to the bag, which I always love. And it says, I think the bees suspect something. How cute is that? Also, just wanted to comment before I got to the lining, because this reminded me, it's got a different top strap to usual Loungeflies. So usual Loungeflies are this top strap. Kind of like just a traditional backpack, what I'd want to say, just a little loop on the back. This one has got a big strap actually on the top of the bag. Usually on the other bags the loop is here. This one's got some metal hardware just attaching it to the bag, and it's got this big sturdy handle at the top. I have got a few bags in my collection in general with this style strap and I do really love it. it's just something a bit different. I don't know why. And the lining is really cute. It's an all over print with Pooh, Tigger, Piglet and some honey pods dotted about in there. This one is also one of the older ones in my collection as well, I believe. I think it was either, ooh, I think it was summer 2021 I got this. So coming up to 3 years, which is crazy. And just like that, those are the first 4 bags in my new little Loungefly collection series, all about Winnie the Pooh. So out of these 4 bags in this part, which one was your favorite? I can't pick. Out of these 4, I am edging towards the Truffle Shuffle all over print exclusive, just because it features so many characters on it, which don't usually get featured in pieces, but I love them all. I love them all so much. Like Heffalump was so cool. He got his own bag. The first bag is so big. It works so well as a park bag. And the last bag is just a perfect summery bag. They're all so cute. Let me know which one was your favorite. If you enjoyed this video and you're excited for part 2 of these series, do pop that thumbs up button. And if you would like to see more from moi, do click subscribe down below. Or while you're down there, don't forget to ding the notification bell, you might as well. You're down there. And I'll see you guys real soon. Bye!